Hi guys, Putin here. I have started my own YouTube channel. So this is my first video. I'm going to explain you about all the Microsoft apps. So first is about Excel. I have Excel 2016 version. Below this also you can follow me, or the latest versions also you can follow me. But I have the 2016 version of Excel. So in this I have made a document to explain you about conditional formatting in Excel. Conditional formatting can be found under Home tab under Styles. The first one. Conditional formatting would not be available for you or me, or I mean, you can't touch it, or it's in grade color. So it means that you have a shared workbook. So here under review, you have to check whether this box under share workbook. I mean, if you select the share workbook option, you can see this window. You have to uncheck this box. Please check it, or else you will not be able to use this. So it was okay. I have already unchecked it. So here I have the data. This is 5 subject homework subjects, and these are the homeworks given, and this is the due date. I will fill the work completion. This is just about explaining of highlighting cell rules is an option in conditional formatting. So under conditional formatting, I have highlight cell rules greater than, lesser than, between, equal to, text that contains, and duplicate values date occurring. So these values I have. So here I will highlight all these. I want to find greater than 70%, which all I have done. So 70%, it by default gives some value, but I will need 70%. So I will fill it with green. So if you press OK, you will see 3 values are highlighted, more than 70%. We have also lesser than option. I'll just undo it once. So here I go highlight cell rules, less than. Lesser than, here I type somewhat 60%. I got 60% to be less than 60% to be in red. So 50 and 35 are highlighted by default by Excel. So that's all about highlight cell rules. You have also have some other options by between these two values, equal to these two values, text that contains, I mean, if you highlight some values between somewhat 60 to 100 percentage, yeah, 60% to 100%, and you can fill it with, you can just edit these values. Let it be somewhat 10%. All this will be highlighted just. So if I put 10 to 100 and I want to highlight it with green, so all the values are highlighted, so it will find the values. So this is the useful method. So let's go to top bottom rules. Here I have top bottom rules. So I have an example of students with the number of days they are present in 22 working days of this month. So I will fill the dates. Yeah, so I have filled the dates for each student. So this filters I have applied. If I want to see a particular name, if it's a large data, you can just select it there. Filters, you can go to data and see it's here. You have to just highlight the topics and you can just select it. Okay, it's not our topic today, so let's jump into our topic. So under conditional formatting, this top bottom rules, so top 10 bottom 10, those options will be there by default. By name you can understand it. So top 10 percentage, bottom 10 percentage, above average and below average. So top 10 items is nothing but you can highlight the top 10 items of the values. So if I want to just find the top 4 items and want to highlight it with green, so I can just select it and it automatically highlights it. So less than also I can do, but I mean top bottom 10, and you have also have above average and below average. I will just put below average to be in somewhat yellow color. Those 4 are left over, and I have below average these values highlighted in yellow or below the average level. So Excel found out it and automatically highlighted it. So that's all about top bottom rules. Let's go to data bars. So say the same example for this, a full number of days. Okay, the dates are filled for me. Okay, let's jump into the topic. Yeah, I have highlighted these. Under data bars, there are only two options: gradient fill and solid fill. Most of us know. People those who don't know, you can just see the difference itself. Solid fills are just solid dark colors, but gradient fills go while going on it becomes lighter. So I just like to put yellow here. So if I select yellow, Excel finds out the largest value and puts a full bar for it, and then it slowly reduces according to the values. It automatically gives somewhat like a bar graph. That's all about data bars. Color scales. So again, same example here. Most of you might seen a map. Not most of you, maybe everyone. In some maps, they will have some data that these areas got more rainfall, highlighted in yellow. I mean, yellow, green, or something, and the lower rainfall areas will be highlighted in red or some colors. So these like that. Like this one, we have an option in Excel for finding according to the value. So here I go on and go to color scales. So I like this color, green to red. So good values, I mean highest good rates will be given in green, and the lower ones go on and end with red. That's it. This is very small and easy step. Just go on to color scales and select any one. So that's all about color scales. Icon sets. Icon sets are very easy. You can just fill the petrol rates I have collected from 1 to 19 January 2021. So I filled it. So as you see in news, for a hike in a petrol rate, they have an up arrow, the depth in petrol rates, they have a down arrow. The same rate, they have a horizontal arrow showing same way. So I'll just highlight these values and go to conditional formatting and icon sets. I mostly use these arrows or these, any of these, but this time I have a large data, so I will use this. So Excel found the mid value, that is 2. Well, I have 5 different things, I think. So Excel found out the mid one and 5 to 6 different things. So Excel found out the mid value and gave a horizontal arrow, and somewhat lower than the mid value are given with some arrow somewhat cross downwards, and somewhat cross upwards arrows are there, and some lower arrows, less value arrows are given there, and higher value arrows are here, that is in green up arrow. So Excel found the values and understood the values and gave the arrow marks for it. So the last and very useful thing is rules. Rules, I have an Excel sheet with for attendance. Mostly teachers will be benefited with this. So for on 19th I will put for Suresh present, and absent just present. I want to type higher. So if I'm a teacher, I have to type all these values, and for that itself you will be very tired. But if your school wants you also to change the color of these, somewhat like P in green color and A in red color, so you want to make it. So what I'll do is I will make it at middle, keep it as middle. So in this value I'll just highlight all these areas where I'm going to fill and just go to conditional formatting, new rule. So under new rule, for cells, format cells only that contain. Cell value is nothing but a number value, and specific text is nothing but a text correctly said that. Or you can, if you want to starting letter is this, so you want to do this, you can also set it here, that is beginning with, ending with. So containing, fully, not containing, so those things you can set. So if I put capital P here and go to format and I want to change the color. You can also change the text styles, font. So for font style, like regular, italic, bold. So bold, italics on. Size also you can change here. Effects, strike through effects, so those things. But I want to change the color, right? So I'll just put this green color. This is good for me. So I will put OK. Now I can check everything and again put OK. So now what Excel did is already written data, also it highlighted the piece. Now if I all the P, so if I select a cell and put P and move to the next cell, it automatically puts it in green in color. So here I put, but in the same cell if I erase it and write A, it automatically changes back to black. But I want also A to be in red colors, so I will just select it. In conditional formatting, same method, new rules. Format only cells that contain specific text. Containing, here I will write A. The same method, like changing the color. So in change color I will write OK. So now automatically Excel changed it, already written data. So if I write A now, it automatically changes to red. If I edit the same to P, then it automatically changes to green. So that's all of rules. But you have also clear rules in this conditional formatting. Clear rules is nothing but if you select cell area and you don't want the rule to be there in this area, or if you have kept some here some rule and there some rule in different sheets, you don't want to maintain the rule, and you don't you forgot the area where all you made the edits, you can just select options. So here clear rules from selected cells is that you can select a particular area to clear. So if you forgot where you have edited and created some rule, so you can put from entire sheet. So now I am going to go and click on clear rules from selected cells. So it cleared automatically already edited things, and now if you write P somewhere and A somewhere, it will not be edited. So here you can find the rules which you have created already in this area. But as I already cleared all the rules from this section, so it will not show the area, any rule. You can also create a new rule from here, and you can also edit a particular rule which you had already, and you can delete the rule from here too. So that's all of rules also. So that we came to our end of the topic. Hope you enjoyed. You can try this at your home. Thank you.